Have you ever considered how complex the grief phenomenon is? Grief is so complex that I've discovered that it is very possible that some people are experiencing grief and they do not know it. In fact, as I shared in previous videos, there are at least 15 types of grief. In the last video, I shared 5 of those 15. Today, my goal is to share with you 5 additional types of grief. So, here they are. Number 1, chronic grief. This type of grief can be experienced through feelings of hopelessness, rejection of the reality that the loss actually happened, avoidance of any reminders of the loss. And sometimes it has been found that individuals may experience a strong rejection to a system of beliefs, in addition to intrusive thoughts. Now, if this is left untreated, it can develop into severe clinical depression, suicidal or self harming thoughts, and also substance abuse. Number 2, cumulative grief. Cumulative grief. This type of grief can occur when multiple losses are experienced within a short period of time. Cumulative grief can be stressful since one does not have time to properly grieve one loss before experiencing another. Number 3, disguised grief. Disguised grief can present in the form of physical symptoms or other negative behaviors that are out of character for the particular individual. Someone experiencing disguised grief is unable to recognize that these symptoms and these out of character behaviors are actually connected to their loss. And number 4, distorted grief. Distorted grief can present with extreme feelings of guilt or anger, noticeable changes in behavior, hostility towards a particular person or individual, plus other self-destructive behaviors. And finally, number 5, exaggerated grief. Exaggerated grief is felt through the intensification of normal grief responses. This intensification may result in abnormal fears, nightmares, self-destructive behaviors, suicidal thoughts, drug abuse, and the emergence of underlying psychiatric disorders. I hope that this was helpful. In our next video, we will present the final 5 types of grief. So in the meantime, please click like, follow, and subscribe so that you may be cued when there is future content. In the meantime, love hard and stay healthy.